Well, hello everyone, this is comrade-Sirius and welcome to another episode from Workers and Resources. It's winter 1957 and this is a train that also, is delivering our stuff, is delivering wagons, and it also has two trams, and I will need it to do something else with those trams, or to be fair, it will deliver them to that depot at the end, but these trams I would very like to send on their own journey, and I will also need to do something else. We got this train that is loading, stuff from the containering facility, but the containering facility has no more things to container. So what we'll do is that I will send it to the customs house, and then I will little improve it. From customs house, you guys will go all the way up to train production plant, and you will load vehicles. More specifically, you will load personal cabins from cableways, because that's what we have here. We have all of those, hopefully. There are those 56. We can absolutely take them out, or we can simply wait, because that shouldn't be too big of a deal. But then we need to deliver them somewhere, and hopefully it will be okay if we will deliver them down to this vehicle storage, where again you will unload only, cableways. It's not cargo wagons, it's, cableway wagons, but personal ones. So that's it. And then you can do again what you were doing, and I will hopefully find you again. Well, that's about it. By the way, this train has around something like 37 tons, so that should be 37,000. So that's good. And this train is also like 63,000 worth of steel, but we are importing steel with train again, and as you can see, it has no longer bad effects on our money, so hopefully it will be fine. By the way, yeah, there were some vehicles I again bought at customs. One of them is this cute little LTC. And if you were watching, or if you will be watching, I don't know at what order it will go out, there were some nice drive through the Republic. So you'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is the police station. It will throw out such thing, because they do not have anything to work on right now, and they had a big spike. I will leave them at 30. They were like at 20, and it wasn't enough. Now they should be a little bit more okay. Again, we have a little bit of people, it's like 16 right now, without their own flats. We are mostly finishing stuff down here at Libany, because that's what we feel the need for it. And also, if I will press this, you can see we are working on some other stuff, but it will take a while. So that's about it. By the way, I selected few of these on high priority because I want them to be finished, but it will take these guys a little while, so there's no point in rushing it. One major change has happened though, and that one did happen here at Radotín, Krásno and Bohovary. This thing is building, this thing is done, and it's missing aluminum oxide, because apparently we are not having enough workers here. Well, we are having enough workers, but they are not having drinking water. Yeah, that's not great, because this is a substation, but you cannot supply substation for such big industry with cisterns. You can do two things. And we can do both of these subsequently. If you need, you can send a water truck directly to the facility and it will start delivering water, which can be done because we have this thing down here. Though to be fair, as you can see, it's not too great because they are growing smaller. So now we will need to produce more water, and as I am seeing, we are around 80 meters, which is okay. I will just simply add this to the maximum because there shouldn't be any problem. These guys are okay-ish, so let's raise it to 6 because we will need more. One pump can do about 136, so that shouldn't be any problem at all. So hopefully it will be enough. As you can see, when you are the thing that is going in is 5 bar 30, but those two outgoing are basically 3 times 3 bars each, because then it is split. That will influence the maximum amount of throughput though. So I'm actually thinking, and we'll do it together once I'll find where that thing is. We will actually do it so it has a dedicated second water pump for exactly these reasons. So you will go big pipe again. No reason to go too deep. You go through and you go through as well. If we press F4, we can go around and just connect to the building. That's fine. That's step number 1. For 5, you can probably build it like now, because it's not a problem. So let's just do like 5 workers here. And this one will have, it probably has no one in walking. It has someone in walking distance, so I don't know. 1? Who cares? Just 1. Then we are supplying from all our water. It's those 61 meters. We are supplying our drinking water system. It's pressurized, and it has no other option. And and side branches. And we are going all the way towards here. And that in fact is a drinking water, because that is a 99 purity. And they are supplying it to these guys, to reconstruction office. And also to our guys at heating plant. We need more of it. What I do see is this water tower. If you take a look, pressure here is 539, because that's the pipe that's the solo pump behind here. That one does at the output 530. Well, it should be 539, but this is the pressure that you can read here. We can connect this. We can connect this switch to our water tower. And from there, we can probably, well, not probably, but surely, we can connect to basically this substation and have it all supplied. Once we are doing it, we can probably just do, these guys as well. And hopefully that will help. So, let's do it. These guys have 1 in 3. I mean, like 1 in means 1 input. So that's what we'll do. And I will simply just place it anywhere I can. Not a big deal. And shall I do... Yeah, I will do a medium pipe because that's what I feel like it. F4 because we do not need to get involved. We should get over it because in real world you should not have drinking water below sewage pipes because if you get leakage, that's not a good thing. If you get leaks, but hey, this thing works. And we also... Yeah, by the way, this should have a connection. It did not, but now it has. Good. Glad I checked. Okay, this is definitely not a medium pipe. All main pipes should be... There should be big pipes, otherwise it's prone to have... Otherwise you will have problems. Or you may have capacity problems. And those are really not easy to fix. Okay, we need to get below those wires. So that's what we'll do. And now we go through. This water tower will stay here and will serve as a supply for trucks that are in vicinity. Once, as we are doing the main water network, we probably do want to connect these things together. By the way, yeah, these are connected. These ones were not. So this is one. These guys, well, these guys definitely need only a small one. Let's give them a big one, because if there will be a need for it, they might utilize it. And now it's just the two substations. I'm not dragging this water anywhere else forward. So this will be the last water switch. It will be a little tricky to place, but hopefully it will be okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, other infrastructure in the way. Go down, go up. Fine. Now we will have the drinking water going around here. We can cross our sister pipe. Yeah, this is fine. And now we need to get towards there. There is some piping. I don't know what it is. It's a power line probably. Yeah, it's a power line, so hopefully they will not interfere much. Water can easily go around. Do I need the biggest pipe? I do not need the biggest pipe at all at this final part, so there will be just a small one, but it should be enough to transfer enough water for us. So this is what we need. This is what we need to build. It will take a while, obviously, but we will need it as a high priority. So that's what I will select it to. Not those side branches, but this main one is definitely a high priority one. Okay, and now workers, because what I did now was I simply just selected all those pipes and make them, you know, with those 5 workers and so on. So that's what we have. So far we can probably do 2 things. Or, you know, yeah, let's do 2 trucks. The depot, and we'll need 2 water cisterns. The big capacity, no, this is cistern, I need cistern for water, thank you. 6, 7. Okay, 7 is the winner. Now, we should have a line that goes from here, if I remember. Yeah, from here to the cargo station. Yep, that's the one. Now you have 2 trucks instead of 1. This is the other one. This is the other truck. And you will obviously have to rest of the journey as your task. You will load water, wait until loaded, and you will unload here, and you will wait until unload. Pretty simple. But that will help us, you know, make enough of the aluminum oxide, because these guys are not having a problem what these guys do. So that's where we are. By the way, we probably can make this a lot higher, because 200 workers are definitely not here, because when we are not having enough water, it's a problem. So that's where we are. Our steel recycling feels okay. Let me know when you're done, because that's what we will need. And yep, our ash dump is behaving nicely. We do not have, it feels like we do not have any problems at all. Like it's just other waste and so on from those cableways. If we are looking at what's coming here, yeah, it's basically other waste. And nothing else. And they absolutely do manage it. 9 out of 12 cars are waiting in the station. That's perfect. Our technical services work the way they should. Yeah, there is nothing that, you know, would need to get done. Maybe we should give them a snowplow. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Yeah, let's give them one snowplow so they have something to do. What we are missing? We are missing. Yeah, to this mine are trucks coming, so we are missing 9 remaining trucks. Let's check the manufacturing part, which is down here, because I have a feeling that there will be some already made. Yep, sure. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of these down here. I cannot send them to this window, so let's move back pretty fast and just, you know, assign them to their new home. 1, 2, and 3. And, you know, let's be smart. Show me the place again, because I'm really curious about the train. And yep, as you can see, we got a train full of cableways. They can fit 2 of these. They can fit 2 of these on each of those wagons, which is cool. I don't know how many are we carrying, and it's looking pretty dope, I guess. I want a photo. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this one. Good thing. That train will definitely need one more go, so I can let it be. But it loaded only what it needs to. There is a tram, so we can keep that tram right there. That's not a problem. But it will do its job. So that's okay. And now you are coming, yeah, with the Stuttgarts. So that's okay. You can probably go again, because that's your main job, to transport these things around. And yeah, you will get basically another task. It will be very, very simple. Yeah, I know you cannot do this, but you can absolutely get the tram attached. So let's do it. And you are going to move those trams to our city. So down here and there. Yeah, you will not load and unload anyone. You will just move. You are just moving to another depot. So there's your journey. To be fair, I could have sent it for this one on the way, but well, I didn't, so we won't be bothered. That's about it. We are manufacturing 5 of those, and then those wagons again. Should be okay enough. And by the way, that's the sweet part. As you can see, we are missing some rails, some rail connections, because, yeah, they were not able to reach us. And we can probably set up one more thing together and then call it a day. This is the working office, so we definitely can manufacture the rest of the embankment, because that's what I do. I do want to have it in one simple height. So yeah, that's where we are. If we take a look at it, yeah, they are not perfectly aligned, but that's okay. It's better to have a curve, and yes, I do want the concrete one because that's what it's calling for. Yeah, please use the big radius because otherwise it would feel stupid. Yeah, here we are. Press, and that's done. Who will build it? Yeah, that's a whole other can of worms. We need to get across the bridge. As you can see, our guys are, from Misochani, are somewhat starting the bridge. But I would definitely want guys from here to build it and finish it. What's wrong with you? They are not having enough gravel. It feels like it. Okay. That's probably something we should address, right? Yeah. We do have a gravel. Yeah, we do have a lot of gravel. That's fine. Do we have a depot? No, these are technical services. We're not having any depot. That's stupid. Okay, but I should have still... Yeah, this small one. Good. The 111 dumper. Come on. You come here. You load. Gravel, you wait until loaded. And then there's this station. You are waiting until unloaded. Move. These guys do have water. Will they need anything else? I hope not. We'll see. If they will, I will try to do something about it. But so far they feel fine. And the big problem is that the train simply... Yeah, the train simply cannot load and cannot build anything because it doesn't have any fucking gravel. Yeah, fine. And these guys, and you are where exactly? That's the new one. Yeah, that's the new one. And then there are these, yeah, gravel plus coal. These chassis, yeah, they are not good enough. So that's where the problem is. To be fair, those chassis can probably... Yep. So let's move them. Let's optimize these things a little bit. We are not having any distribution of it. That's interesting. Okay. Come on then. You know what? It's probably the distribution office of gravel and coal. You are not. Let's deliver only coal here. Can we? Yeah, we can probably set them to be working this way because it will be a tragedy to have it any other way. And yeah, good job. Now you're here. I will send you once more right away. So you mean, yeah, the vehicle production line, go and come again. Now we have 22 cabins. That feels cool. We need to deliver them somewhere, and for that specific task, I will steal these mazes. There are 4 mass trucks. Well, 3 to be fair. And they will no longer import steel. And the answer why is, you know, pretty simple. We do have a better vehicle. These mazes can go 60, true. But we have open hull T141. It just came in and it can load 27 tons. It's a unique vehicle and it comes in green, like all those standard colors. So I'm buying 2 of these, and once this guy is finished with delivering, they will go there as well. By the way, our distribution office, that delivers steel, isn't it told to go unload that to BPA? It is not. Okay, pause the game. What are you going to unload here? Well, what can you load at customs? Only steel. Fine. What do we need? We need steel. And we need mechanical components. You can do both. Rest will do IMEX. But it will load these 2 things. And it will unload these 2 things to, let's say, 40%. Feels good enough. So hopefully those trucks shouldn't need to go somewhere else. Oh, this is a... You know what? I'm not in a mood for this long wait. You have 12 tons of steel. Can you fit it here? You can absolutely fit it here. You come here, unload, wait until unloaded. And then I cannot send you to... Will that work? Are you coming there or not? Maybe not. So let's add this thing. Prefabs only unload. And yeah, then it's not going to the depot. Cool. So I'm buying 1 more Tatra. Capacity. Yeah. I wanna see it. Oh, that's a big guy. I do like it though. I do like it very much. Yep. And I do. Yeah, that's the living part. We know about it. They weren't exactly great, but well, now they are. Do we have some used rail vehicles that we can, you know, disassemble? Or, you know, utilize somewhere else? We have this one that's 30 years old. That feels like something we can do about it. This one goes 85. It's not too bad. 54. How much does a new locomotive cost, by the way? Steam loco? 136,000. Oh, that's a lot. These 147. Yeah, you know what? Let's buy them. Let's buy them for some scrap metal. I'm not buying this one. It would be cool, but I'm not buying that one. But well, this one for sure. You can come and you can get dismantled. Okay, we got some gravel delivered, and I just told that train to return. And yeah, as you can see, it just made a big vacuum. But it actually went on and will maybe start, hopefully, building what it needs to build. Yeah, this train is going to deliver some nice steel to our vehicle production area. That's what the VPA stands, right? You do remember, I think. But well, I think we are looking great, honestly, down here. The hotel is fine. Tourists were not capable of, you know, bringing in, getting any more culture, because the culture is basically non-existent. So that's why we have some high priorities set all over the space. But yeah, too many high priorities are not good for anyone. So yeah, things will wait. And yeah, we got some trucks. I don't know where is the other one. There should be absolutely another truck coming to the depot. Where are you? All the way up here. That's cool. Didn't I send 3 trucks there? You are not the one on the line. Okay. Never mind. Well, let's set the line. And the line is very simple. You will come here. You will load vehicles. You need to set this, otherwise they won't do anything. And you will go to the cableway station. And you will wait until unloaded. There, you can wait until loaded here. I can also set to just load, please, only, you know, personal cabins. But that should come. It should be okay. And where is the other one? Where is the other truck? It's a busy city. I have no idea where that truck is. Come on. Show yourself. Ah, that's you. You no longer need to go there, just turn around. Once we'll have 3 of those trucks in line, because I'm not sure if they can deliver 1 or 2. The cableway should be ready. I'm not sure I will need that many workers there, but well, we'll see. We no longer need that many coal either, and it will be much worse in upcoming time. Yeah, that's about it. Good luck we have fuel, because it wasn't like that in a while, but that should work. Liban reconstructions, they definitely should be able to, you know, put out this fire. And once we are slowly finishing the Sriskov, we should be, you know, in a pretty good spot. We have a kindergarten. What we need a school. We'll need a sport. We'll need a cinema. This thing might be needed, but definitely not now. Because that one can be done over time. We need sewage. We need sewage, and probably we will need water. To be fair, we might go from the start with water delivered by technical services. It doesn't feel too awful. Though, yeah, these guys are having those ZIS. They are not the best capacity. But I guess it's better than nothing. Though, their biggest problem is that, you know, these guys are... There's a lot of water flowing through this. Or at least it used to be. Now it's fine, apparently. But I'm thinking, and that's probably not a bad idea, I'm thinking about having a dedicated distribution, not distribution, but technical services. Where would we put them? Maybe not right here, but I just wanted to demolish this thing. But I don't know, because they are quite big. But it looks like we should be able to, you know, get them in this particular area. So that would be cool. let's try it. Let's make a little plateau. Yeah, that's cool. That will work. We got this drop-off zone for, you know, all kinds of waste. We have 2 trucks. Definitely do not need more right now. So, yep, we'll get it a prefab road. By the way, there's still this helper road. That's definitely not needed. But what I want to have, and that's what I will build, is a loading station for water. This one can have 3 trucks parked. I don't know if it's necessary, but hey, better this than nothing. And if we are going to have water delivered by trucks, which is absolutely doable, we need some water supply. So that's what we'll have here. Come on then. What we need? We need a medium pipe down here. Nothing special, just a medium pipe. And as far as I am aware, we have a pressurized water system. Yeah, we have pressurized water system in our city. I'm not going to overload this very part. So what I will do instead is I will send a big water pipe throughout as a neighboring one. So big pipe. And it feels like we can probably rotate it and yeah, have it connected to the other one, because that feels okay. And let's start with it. Down here. And no water tower above the city, but we will have this water tower supplied with it. And there will be a small side grate. We can have we have this water distribution because this is a bakery. They already made some bread, or it basically got transported there. That's the correct term. Transported by accident. Yeah, it seems crazy, but that's exactly what happened. Okay, you come here. You go below. Just avoid those pipes. Thank you. And yeah, we are going to make the pipe. Where are we going? This way. Okay. So that's where we go. It's 1, 2, and 3. Because these things take time. These things take times, and we need them. So for 1. Now they are connected. Hopefully they will get done with them pretty soon. These guys have a lot to do because yeah, they are working on all of this. So let's let Wissochani handle themselves. Anyway, welcome to year 1958, and that's probably the end of today's episode. Yeah, our train has finally moved, so now it will be able to get finished here, and therefore it means we will be able to move probably 1 construction train, but we will be able to move it closer to where we want it, so they will not need to driving all the way from Wissochani. And while we cannot buy a used construction train, well, definitely not there because it's not working. Can we actually start manufacturing one of our own? How much does this thing cost? Like, no workshop, please. Okay, these ONK, they cost quite a lot, the license, but we will be able to manufacture them. Yanwarets, these are slow. I don't want the slow one. So either a used one will appear, and if not, then we're fine, and we'll just move one of those from Vysočany towards our future area, and they will be fine. To be fair, I can probably move this ONK there as well, because this site will not be needed, at least, you know, for the time being. Because these guys are meant as tunnelers, and we are not going to build any more tunnels in the near future. So these are just a, you know, placeholder. And yeah, that'll do. So we'll have 2 trains down there. That's great, because then we can finish rails towards Rostoki in reasonable time. And you know what? Let's do one more thing together. This road is assigned some vehicles. Well, one vehicle is already driving here. That's definitely not enough, because those guys have like 15,000 things to do. But this road is done, so we can actually just, you know, follow it to the other side and start doing something here. What am I wanting? I do not want these houses here. We have a big ton of oil. A lot of oil. I don't know how much oil it will produce, but it will be a lot of it. That's for sure. We will have a side rail going here that will be able to transport, you know, to handle transport of chemicals. I will build some chemical factories down here, because after all, we need them in Libeň, which is on this line, and we need them, you know, in cities which are also on these lines. So hopefully it will be okay, and quite importantly, it will be online of this distribution office. We would be able to just have a, you know, cargo truck going through this or this valley. It doesn't matter. They will be able to get up, and for all the chemicals that we need up there, which is not much, we can use trucks without any issues. So that's about it. But I do not need these houses here, and I will show you the system I have been already talking about for a little freely. So let's start utilizing this. Troja has no church, so we do not need to be worried about any of those houses. We can simply demolish them. Left control helps you prevent the dialog option of "Are you sure?" Yes, I am. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bad thing is that it obviously removes everything you click on. So there are definitely some road connections like this that were, you know, not present. So it's better to have them connected if you want those things demolished. This thing will get a low priority. And if you take a look, some of these houses have only mixed waste and construction waste. Some of those better ones have also metal scrap, but it's not enough for a full truck. So what I will do is that I will simply set up very easy. very easy idea. I will have a free... How it's called? Yeah. Free dump. And that will be mixed waste designated. And we'll call it mixed. Then I will get a free storage. And you can see I did make exactly this thing in Czech part of the video. That's one. And that's first. And that's the second one. This one is for metal scrap, 108 tons. And this one is for construction waste, which is incidentally 180 tons. Don't know why, but it is. So, this one is con waste, because construction waste, so it's con waste. This one is scrap. And now we need only two things. One of those is a free refueling station, which can be, you know, somewhere here. I don't mind. And we also need a free demolition office, which we do have. And yeah, we can probably connect it right here. And we will assign it 1, 2, 3. It doesn't need workers, because houses can get demolished by a bulldozer. Well, excavator, not bulldozer. Now the only thing it needs are trucks and such stuff. Our guys demolished these older roads, so all those old roads are non-existent anymore. And we can simply borrow this excavator and these two garbage containers to our new free demolition office. And tell them, you know, 100 meters, yeah, that's pretty enough. So, yeah, you have auto search. These things shouldn't have any explosives. If you take a look, you probably should be able to locate quite some of those in near future. And, you know, they will let me know when this one is done. Well, they will not, because I forgot. Let me know when you're done. Yeah, these guys have... Yeah, they are not having, you know, they are not marked as use explosives. So, that's okay. These are, you know, just work days. These would be, you know, explosive instead, but we do not have explosives yet. Yes, we will, but we will probably manufacture them. I really like the idea of, you know, dismantling the stuff and have the waste sorted right away. We will need a lot of space, because we will need some stuff, you know, for those chemical plants. We will have probably a small gravel plant in its vicinity, because yeah, chemicals do need some construction. And to be fair, we will be able, and it would be fine, to, you know, connect these two areas together with a decent bridge, because we are going under anyway. So, do we want a bridge? Do we want 1 or 2 bridges? That's even more important question. We have a personal station that would be able to, you know, just use be used as a queuing spot, but I'm not sure that we would like to have people transported there. But I have made, well, I've planned a small bridge. I can probably have a bigger bridge if I would like to. Or to be fair, we can have just this route as a, yeah, we can have it like this. Because we can have this route as a road with tram tracks, and that's all we need. Oh fuck, this is way too lower. Oh fuck, not great. 153, 6, okay. So I would like to go to 6 meters. Yeah, these are 8. They will go down. They will go down here. Don't worry. But at least they will, you know... At least they will look decent. So, that's okay. What type of bridge do we want? We have some small arches, so can we have the same, basically? Can we have the same one with... No, we cannot have the same one with trams. We can have brick one with trams. Is that cool enough? I think it is. Yeah, sure. That's what we'll do. So, yeah, anyway. This is where we are. To be fair, I almost like this spot that we have here. So I will probably make it a real bridge right away. Because that feels okay. And this however does not. So yeah, sure. We have tram tracks, at least you know tram tracks ready. You can build this, and then we'll see. See you in the spring, because in winter not much will happen except we hoarding money. And yeah, that's all for today. Have a nice day and bye bye.